Hiya guys, I've had 4 days from hell. I've had that flu bug that's been going around. It was awful. I did a COVID test, so it wasn't COVID, but I was in bed for 2 days, just not like me at all. And we having other health problems. When something hits you like that, Christ, it knocks you off your feet. So, feeling much better today. I was feeling better yesterday, but I went weary again in the afternoon, but I'm not so bad today, doing all right. Feel like I'm, fingers crossed, back to normal. My daughter next door, her partner, I think he started with it now, and oh, it's awful. A lot of my friends have had it. I hope you all keep well. I'm going round to Sheila's now. I think I might take her for a ride somewhere. Come with me. Hiya guys, I'm back. I took Mum to Morrison's. We had a little ride down to Morrison's. I was thinking of going to Chorley Market, but I'm still not feeling 100%. So I didn't see Mum for 4 days. I didn't want her to catch it, and I feel all right at morning. This morning I've had a shower and everything, and I didn't feel so bad. But as the day goes on, I feel a lot like weary. My stomach, everything, my appetite were affected, everything. It were bad. It were a bad flu. Anyway, I'm just gonna make Mum a cherry bakewell tray bake, because she's not had any cake for days, and she's not asked for one, but I know it's her favourite. So it's a quickie, because I don't feel great, but it's 6 ounces of butter, margarine, perfect for cakes, whatever you like to use, stork. So that's 6 ounces in your mixer. You can use a hand mixer if you haven't got a stand mixer. And then it's 6 ounces of sugar, not necessarily caster sugar. I'm using caster sugar, but you can use granulated sugar if you haven't got any caster sugar in. 6 ounces of sugar. God, I felt rough. Friday and Saturday, I was just out of it, upstairs. Yeah, so caster sugar, self-raising flour. It's an old-fashioned recipe, is this? And it's all in pounds and ounces. So it's 5 ounces of self-raising flour, and it's really nice, this recipe. Just bung it all in together. And I'm making it in this tray, so it'll be quite flat. It rises a bit, and then I put icing on top. But this will make a 6-7 inch sandwich cake, and it'll also make about 12-14 cupcakes. Self-raising flour and a teaspoon of baking powder. It's not the great rise of this cake, and if you don't open your oven too soon, don't overmix, don't open your oven too soon, it will sink. It's a real stinking sinker, is this cake. So that's a teaspoon of baking powder, and you want your almond extract. The good thing about this recipe is you just bung it all in together. Teaspoon of almond extract. Has anybody else had that flu? I did do a COVID test and I was negative, so then 3 ounces of ground almonds, eggs, 3 eggs. If anybody has had that flu or they've got it, I really feel sorry for you. And when you've got other health problems, long-term health, chronic health problems like I have, it makes everything twice as bad. The aches, oh. Yeah, 3 eggs, bung them in. And then put your 3 ounce of cherries, glassy cherries, chop them up into like quarters or thirds, and wash them. Wash all the syrup off, dry them well, because they sink to the bottom. So what I found with this recipe is I put most of them in before I start mixing, half of them in, and then I leave half to one side, which is something that somebody on TikTok suggested I do, and it works. So I'll leave some till they're in the tin, and then I just pop them in on top. So I'll give that a good mix till everything's combined, and then stop on a medium speed and stop as soon as it's all combined. Make sure you've got everything incorporated. Scrape down the sides. The boys are coming for the tea tonight, the youngest ones. They've not really been in much. Obviously I didn't want them to catch it. So that is mixed now. That's all you need to mix it, is just until they're combined. Over mixing and it will sink. Like I say, it's a stinker for sinking. I feel quite weary now, again. It's took it out of me, it really has. I hope you don't catch it, guys. It was definitely flu. A cold doesn't floor me like that. I can carry on with a cold. There we go. Now, I'm gonna pop it into me tray. Right, once it's in your tray, pop some more cherries in on top. The rest of your 3 ounces. And then it goes in on 150 degrees electric fan oven for 30 minutes. Check it after 30 minutes. Test it with a cocktail stick. If it comes out dry, it's ready. If it comes out wet, leave it a few more minutes. Show it in a bit. It's done, guys. My cherry Bakewell tray bake. I think I'm going to give it my mum without icing on. She just likes it as it is. I can't be bothered with icing now. It's nice though. I'll cut it up in a bit.